Hey, my name is Rachel, and today I'm going to tell you about the dream I had last night, or the other night. I don't really remember what night it was, but it was a dream that I had. So, in this dream, I was on vacation with my family, but instead of driving in one vehicle like real people do, we drove in two separate vehicles. I'm also going to get a blanket, don't mind me. We drove in two separate vehicles. So I remember we drove to this parking garage for our hotel, which was like a huge parking garage, like, those ones in big cities with malls, like big parking garage. Like, you get the point. So my family and I park, we're starting to walk into the hotel. And then I'm like, oh, I left something in my car. I'm going to run and get it. So I start walking back to my car as my family goes to their hotel room. Now, for some reason, there's like at least 4 feet of snow in said parking garage. So I'm like trudging through the snow, but it's only on one level of it, just one level, none of the rest of it. But of course, it's the one that my car is parked in. So I'm trudging through the snow, and like I'm trying to get to my car, and this car comes through and like hits me, right? And I it hurt my leg, obviously, because I got hit by a car. So I was having trouble moving, and I was like, that's not good. I just got hit by a car. So I was looking around, and I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I was like, this person should probably be arrested because they hit me. That's a hit and run. Bad news. So I was walking, and I was like, I should like call the police. And I was walking very, very slowly because of my injured leg. And I saw that 2 levels down, there were some police officers like talking to a bunch of people. So I like made my way down those levels, and a couple more people were walking in the circle. I could see people joining. And when I finally made my way down, I was like, hey, guys, Mr. Police Officer and your friend, some person just like ran through this garage with their car and they hit me. And then the police were like, yeah, it was probably the milk thief. Now, I had no idea what that meant. And I was like, why is the milk thief like hitting people with cars? Like, what's the deal? Who's the milk thief? So the people in the circle that I'm with, not the police, they don't explain anything, but the people that I'm with are like, oh, the milk thief is this guy, and he like asks you for milk, and if you don't give him milk, then he kills you. That's the milk thief. And apparently, side note, if you gave him like soy milk or almond milk, it didn't count. You had to give him real cow's milk, and you had to give him whole milk. He would not take reduced fat. Whole milk only. So they're telling me about this milk thief, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then this guy in the circle, I'm like suspicious of him, right? Because he's talking in a really weird way about the milk thief. It's like sort of suspicious, and I'm like starting to think that he's the milk thief, but I don't want to say anything because I don't want him to kill me. So I started like walking away and like leaving because I was like, okay, maybe if I like leave, I can call the police and be like, hey, I think I know who the milk thief is. Come get him before he kills somebody. But I like started walking away, and then that guy like started following me, and then I like tried to distract him or something happens. I don't know. I started making it a little bit away from him. Like he was chasing me, but I was still sort of getting away. But I was on an injured leg, so I couldn't go very fast. So I'm still just like slowly making my way, trying not to like get caught by the milk thief, but I can't go that fast because my leg is hurt. And by this point, the guy knows that I know he's the milk thief, and he's like acknowledging it. And now we're like basically alone in the parking garage, and we're like running from different levels. I'm like trying to hide my location from him. I'm trying to figure out how to be quiet enough and still fast enough on an injured leg. And let me tell you, that was the most stressful dream I have dreamed in a while. So the moral of the story is, if you think you found the milk thief, I'd say just tell the police right there. I don't know if that's actually the moral of the story. I'm just telling you that I was very afraid of the milk thief, and I wanted you to know. Have a nice night.